Overall, Operation Jupiter's staff was a success despite having Samir Amin Abdallah escape. Now, he's retaliating, and Sharq Alealam has overrun a large and prominent section of the Athens Metro subway system. Most recent reports detail both law enforcement and civilian casualties, and we suspect there are more civilians being held hostage in the area. Satellite imagery shows a heavy and pinpoint heat signature in the area that we suspect is one of Sharq Alealam's dirty bombs. With how heavily populated this area is, this bomb could have devastating effects if it gets detonated. The Greek National Intelligence Agency and the Hellenic Police's Special Suppressive Anti-Terrorist Unit have once again requested the CIA Special Activities Center syndicate operations to dispatch and assist in eliminating this threat. The CIA has also determined that Samir Amin Abdallah is currently the world's most imminent terroristic danger, and we have prioritized his capture. The Special Activities Center will once again dispatch to his compound in northern Syria to investigate reports that Sharq Alealam is conscripting civilians and forcing them to quarter both their soldiers and their weapons. With the vast amount of signals intelligence that we've picked up on in this area, any and all sources of intelligence will be a priority to retrieve and return to analysts. Finally, the CIA has located what is suspected to be a makeshift bomb manufacturing facility in an abandoned industrial area in northeastern Romania. We know that Samir Amin Abdallah has strong ties to this region from his childhood. The Special Activities Center will be deployed here to disrupt and halt these manufacturing efforts and retrieve any possible intel regarding Sharq Alealam's buyers, suppliers, transport routes, and any leads on where Samir could be now. We know now that Abdallah has been in collusion with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Russia has begun negotiations with its military leaders on whether or not they should take military action against, as they put, any foreign interference with their special military operations. Your rules of engagement will be outlined to you. Once returned from Syria, the Special Activities Center will then be sent into Romania to disrupt Sharq Alealam's bomb manufacturing. Further information will be provided in your pre-deployment briefing. According to imagery intelligence and the EYP surveillance, civilians and non-combatants are still present in the hot zone in and around Athens Metro. Your rules of engagement will be dictated under the NATO ROE manual. Summarization will be provided by your team leader. This operation will be limited to small arms use only on soft targets, and civilian casualties are entirely unacceptable. Those found in violation will be held liable. According to the Imagery Intelligence and Syrian Military Intelligence Directorate surveillance, there is still a heavy presence of civilians and non-combatants in the area in and around Samir's old compound. We do know that there have been fighting-age men seen with weapons in and around the area. Prior familiarity with the compound is advantageous, and detailed schematics have finally been obtained. You can see those in your briefing package. This operation will, again, be limited to small arms use only on soft targets. According to Imagery Intelligence and Romanian Intelligence Service surveillance, there does not appear to be any non-combatants in and around this suspected bomb manufacturing plant. There is a large underground area that we do not have schematics for in the bomb manufacturing facility. You'll be going in blind here, but we do know that there are large amounts of supplies and soldiers in this area. Russian intelligence has been secretly funding and supplying Sharq Alealam and has been implanting their own operatives in the organization to provide sophisticated training. In response, the suits in Washington have begun their own special sessions and have been discussing the possibility of war actions. The chief in command has already signed executive orders placing economic sanctions on Russian imports and exports. It's absolutely imperative that the Special Activities Center remain undetected in an effort to avoid an all-out war. The syndicate operations will first be deployed as soon as possible to Athens, Greece to assist in eliminating the bomb threat. Assuming all goes well, the Special Activities Center will then be exfiltrated back to Langley for a briefing before being deployed to Samir's old compound in northern Syria. This deployment will be focused on investigative procedures. You all know what your job is. Let's get in, get out, get home.